Cool, and go. What's up, everyone? First of all, thank you guys so much for jumping on the call tonight. Welcome to our Side Hustle event. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Benny. I'm 25 years old, originally from a little town called Paikokiriki back in New Zealand. Now I live on the Gold Coast, and for the past over a year and a half, I've had a little side hustle going, and I'm lucky enough to have just come back from LA, Vegas, and Coachella with my beautiful fiance. And we've just got back and we've started up this call so we can really share with people exactly what we're up to. I'm sure you guys probably see a few posts on Facebook, hashtag side hustle, and you're probably wondering what's going on. So that's what this call is all about. But first of all, can people raise their hand, guys? Who owns a cell phone on this call? Yep. All right, who's on their cell phone at least 5 to 10 times a day? Yep. Okay, yeah, it's 2017. Right. We know it's true. But and who would like to hear about how we make money from our cell phones? Who's here for that? Cool? All right, awesome. So look, this is a business we run entirely from our cell phones because they do amazing stuff nowadays, right? Take companies like Uber. You can literally own your own little taxi business and run it from your cell phone. You can order taxis from your cell phone. You have Instagram people who are making tens of thousands of dollars per post. You've got Airbnb, you can rent and own your own miniature hotels. But look, we're none of these guys, okay? But we do have something in common with these big companies, especially Uber. So Uber, for example, has, first of all, a product or a service, right? You can order a taxi and get dropped off in your location. And the second thing is Uber actually has a business opportunity. So they allow people to own their own taxi business and run it in their own hours when they want and make money from their phone. All right. We also have a product, guys, and we also have a business opportunity. We are damn proud of both. So we're going to be sharing both of them tonight. First of all, we're going to go through the product. Renee's going to talk a little bit about the product behind the mission, and then we're going to go into the business side of things, and we're going to show you exactly how we make our money, how we do our business, how it works, and we're going to give you an awesome overview. So look, I'm going to pass it over to Renee. She's going to kick right on with the product. Thank you guys so much for jumping on and enjoy.
Woohoo! Thank you so much. So hey guys, my name is Renee. I am 24 years old. Prior to Juice Plus, which is the product coming into my life, which I've been on for about 7 months now, I just had really bad anxiety. So this was the kind of anxiety that I was really embarrassed about, really ashamed of. I guess we all know someone with anxiety. I mean, raise your hand if you know someone with anxiety. And to me, they were just shy and they didn't make people laugh and everything. They had all these stereotypes. So I didn't want to be that girl. So I guess I was lucky in a sense that my anxiety really came at night. It was when I was trying to go to sleep and I'd just be overthinking. I'd get myself into a panic and then blurry vision and just I'd be up all night. And before I know it, it'd be like 6 o'clock in the morning and I'd work in an hour. And my day at work would literally be me just pretty much a zombie. And kind of just speeding myself up for what happened the night before. So when my partner Ben introduced me to these products, he was going nuts about them, and I was kind of like a little bit skeptical until he told me about these amazing sleeps that he was having. And honestly, purely because of his sleeps, I was like, I need to get on this. Like, I need to see what this is about. I really thought that if I had better sleeps, it would help me. So I jumped on it, and yep, within 2 weeks, I was having really good sleeps. I was waking up feeling, a lot better. But I think the biggest thing for me that's really changed my life is that 4 months on the product, I really looked back at the last 4 months and I was like, holy shit, like I have hardly had any anxiety, which was massive for me because I was used to having it like 3 times a night. So purely for that reason, it really kind of got me inspired. I just honestly started giving a shit about other people. I just started, just caring about other people's health and asking them like, why'd you take that day off work? What's going on at home? And guys, like the conversations that I had was so sad. Like there's so many of us, so many of my workmates, my friends and my family that had hidden anxiety, hidden depression from everyone. They were on antidepressants that were making them gain weight, feel tired, feel bloated all the time. And then, I would ask them other questions and it's like everyone knew someone who was going through something, whether that was cancer or diabetes or high blood pressure, whatever it was, someone had something. I mean, I ask everyone on this call now, do you know someone that's suffering from eczema, asthma, bad acne, yeah, can't stick to a healthy diet. We're all going through something, which I think is really sad. And it always comes down to, what I always come down to is like, why is this happening? It's 2017. We have access to so much information. We can go on Instagram, Google, Facebook. We can go to doctors, wellness centers, nutritionists, naturopaths, all telling us to eat healthier lives, to exercise more, to drink more water, to eat more fruits and veggies. So if it's that simple, if that's literally all we have to do, why are we not doing it? I mean, why am I not doing it? And the two things that I really found out that it comes down to is, I think the first one is that we are not really educated about the food that we eat. Like for me, I was just like, okay, if I eat this, I'm going to get fat. If I don't, I'm going to get skinny. That's the extent of knowledge that I had. Whereas, there's actually food out there that can help fight diseases, prevent diseases and everything. So we're not really taught that kind of thing. The other thing I think it comes down to is we're all busy. I mean, everyone on this call, are you guys busy? Is everyone busy? Yeah, we're all busy, whatever we're doing. So we don't have time to make kale and spinach and broccoli and Brussels sprouts taste nice. Let's be honest, they taste like shit. So what I love about this product is it literally takes what we're currently doing to our bodies and what we know we probably should be doing, and it bridges that gap in a really simple, easy, convenient way. So what is it? Well, it's literally just a variety of 30 different fruits, veggies, and berries dehydrated down and popped into a vegan capsule. So these are the bad boys here. You got your fruit, veggies, and berries. So I pop 2 of each of these every single morning, and I'm flooding my body with all the nutrients that it needs. Up at 5 a.m., haven't had a sick day off work this whole year. It is truly amazing. With these products as well, you can also sponsor a child for free, which I think is super cool. So they come in a chewable version. So these are the bad boys here. They're currently empty because they're actually so good. And the last thing we have is our complete shake. So these come in a chocolate and vanilla flavor. So these again are vegan, whole food, all your fruits and veggies in here. I mean, do we have any breakfast skippers on the call right now? Anyone who's guilty of skipping breakfast? So these are awesome for you. You basically just pop them in with water, and seriously, they taste so good. They're basically called complete because they're like your perfect little meal, good carbs, good fats, good proteins. So these products have honestly been around for about 25 years. You can imagine they've been around for so long. We have so much research. At the moment, I think there's about 36 gold standard medical reviews, and there's always more and more coming out. We had a doctor on our event last week who was basically saying about the massive changes that Juice Plus is making for people. We also have about 300,000 testimonials on this product, and it just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. But I think the biggest thing for me is honestly the stories. I think that's pretty much for everyone about what this has done for people. So I'm going to pass over to my gorgeous friend Dee. I know she's super excited to share about what this product has done for her.
Hi everyone, my name's Dee and I'm 24 years old. I started taking Juice Plus about a month and a half ago. And prior to taking Juice Plus, I was really tired. I have 2 little kids and I work 2 jobs. I'm a hairdresser and I also work for a charity. So I do that full time, and I just needed more energy. I needed to, be able to dance around with my kids after school and do the washing and do the dishes and stuff without, feeling tired all the time. I've been taking them for about a month, and honestly, my energy levels are so much better. I can wake up in the morning, get up and go, after school. It's not, I'm not tired all the time. And also with the shakes, I've been taking the chocolate protein shakes, and I used to have a real bad problem with eating chocolate and eating chocolate biscuits and stuff at night time. I guess that I needed that sugar rush, to keep going. So I've found that I haven't craved any chocolate since I've been taking the shakes, and yeah, I'm really happy with my results so far, and I'm excited to see what else is going to change.
Awesome. I love that. That is so amazing. And I know how hard it is to cut the chocolate addiction, but when you're on the shakes, you don't even need it. So that is amazing. I'm now going to pass over. We've got a few awesome stories tonight. I'm going to pass over to Andrew. So he's going to share his product story with us because I know he's got amazing results from it.
Hey guys, so man, it's nice to see so many happy faces up on here. Can you guys hear me? Sweet. Yeah, so good to see everyone's happy faces up on here. Yeah, so pretty much all through my teenage years, I was having these awful migraines, and like sometimes they'd knock me out for like a couple of days, and that's just not fun at all. And you know, when you start getting into your older years, and you know, I've got a business now as well, so that was starting to knock me out for 2 days at a time. Running a business, I got bills to pay. It's just a bad situation. Anyway, I've been on Juice Plus for I don't know 3 or so months now. I haven't had a single full-blown migraine like that since I started taking them. I have had sort of warning signs where I've kind of gone, oh, I should go lie down for a bit. But yeah, apart from that, sort of just went away, didn't eventuate to anything. I was back up within an hour, and yeah, can't really like rate it any more than that. It's been so good to me, and I mean, I'm pretty excited for what else it can do for me in the future. So yeah,
Awesome.
I'll pass it back.
I literally haven't heard your story before, so that is insane. I used to have migraines as well when I was little, and I know what it's like. So we're just going to pass back over to Tara now, and I know she's going to share her story with us and what these products has done for her.
Go Tara.
Hey guys, thanks for having me on. So I've been taking the Juice Plus products for about 2.5 years now. Before Juice Plus, I was a classic zombie mum. I was just tired all the time. I had this insatiable hunger where I just want to eat everything and anything. I put on a lot of weight. As much as I love my baby girl, I could kind of just felt like she had sucked the life out of me. My hair was all dull and dry, my nails were all brittle, my skin was dry. So when I was introduced to these products, I was like, oh yeah, cool, you know, fruits and veggies in a capsule. I know I don't eat enough. This is a great way to get that foundation in. So I jumped on the products, not really expecting any kind of benefits. But I was pretty stoked.
You were scared, Nick.
Yeah, actually, I was like, oh, this isn't going to do shit. But I was pretty stoked when I started experiencing more energy, really great sleeps. Skin started looking good. My hair was shiny. My nails were nice and strong. And you know, because I had all this energy, I started going for runs, and the runs turned into walks, and the walks turned into me going to the gym, and eventually I developed this love for exercise, which was just nuts. And I started you know, making healthier meals for me and my family. So of course, because I was eating better, because I was exercising more, the weight started dropping off. I think I lost about 15 kgs in the first 8 months, and I've managed to mainly sustain that, so like pretty happy with that. But I think it really just helped to give me my mojo back, my spark back. So yeah, I love the products, and they will be a part of my morning routine for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Ooh, that is so awesome. No more zombie mums. So that was the amazing product. Obviously, we love it. So if you need any other information, honestly, just let us know. But we're going to mix things up a little bit now. We're going to talk about the money, the business side of things, because we do have an amazing product and we have an amazing business opportunity as well. So I'm going to pass back over to Matt, the couple duo, and he's going to go through a little bit about how this business is not really like traditional businesses that we are used to and kind of encouraged to go into after school. So I'm going to pass over to you, Matty boy.
Thank you, Renee. What up, guys? My name's Matt. I'm going to share a little bit of like what I found in the traditional business versus the Juice Plus business from my own experience. So we like to say that this business isn't like sales, and when I say that, I mean that, because I was a salesman in a sales company, and I sucked, just like Ben. Hey Ben, we sucked at sales. So if we look at the business I worked in, I used to, you know, be an oil rep. So I used to go around hounding people, trying to say, you know, buy my product, it's amazing. So most traditional businesses, hang on, are shaped like this. Like a triangle. Nice, that worked. Hopefully you can all see that. And here's old poor Matt down here at the bottom. trying to make his way up, make his paycheck increase, all his commissions increase and all that kind of stuff. And what I started to find as I started working my way up through the company and taking on more areas, I started taking on more responsibility, more hours, and I had a newborn baby, and that was tough, you know, missing out on those special moments, especially, you know, taking off for work at 7 o'clock in the morning, give her a quick kiss out the door, boom, gone, home, dinner, straight back on the computer, doing emails. And what I found is the more and more I was working harder in this company, the more and more time poor I was getting. And my boss was just expecting ridiculous hours out of me. And I told him, you know, I've got to take some time out. No, you just got to find time to do this. And it just really sucked. But what really sucked is as I moved up the company, the other guys that weren't doing too well, as I got better and better, they were talking to me about taking over their areas and getting rid of them and doing stuff like that. So stepping on your workmates, your work colleagues. And I didn't like that. And it just made a real shit environment to be in. So what I'd love to share is, you know, if I got up to the manager's position of this company and being a regional manager or something, it just would have looked like crap. The guy who was doing it, literally, he never stopped. He worked 7 days a week, and I just didn't want to be him. So I was looking for something else, and I was already having amazing results on the product. So I was like, why don't we look a bit more into this business? So I'd like to just share what this business looks like.
I got you toilet paper.
Oh, sorry, I've got my handy. Yeah, look, toilet paper. Our business is more shaped like this. Ooh, almost done it the other way. Like this. So we all start at the same position, a virtual franchise. Don't worry about the fancy names, they're just cool anyway. And then our pinnacle level at the top is National Marketing Director. Okay, so when I came into this business, I didn't know what I was doing, what I was in for, what was possible, anything like that. I just heard all the amazing stories from people like yourselves on the screen tonight, and just trusted that what I was being shown was true. And what I've found over the 2 years that I've been in the company is it is true. And as you move your way up these levels, we've got a few different promotional levels here. It's exciting. Like, you get paid bonuses when you go up there, and it's awesome. But what I loved was when I came in, the person who brought me into this business showed me the way, held my hand, worked with me to move my way up. And we weren't standing on each other or going, you know, this and that. And one thing I really wanted to touch on, when I actually mentioned ideas to my boss about increasing our sales in the area and stuff with the old company I was in, he just didn't want to borrow it. He didn't want to know anything new and how online could help him. But in this business, you know, I can share with my uplines and stuff like, I think this is a good idea, and they'll support it and want to do it. And it just makes an amazing environment to be in. So as you work up, you make all these amazing little friends up here, and it's just, I don't know, I just love the whole, it's just complete reverse of what traditional business is like. So anything else you want to touch on there, Tara? You pretty much nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just an amazing business plan. So that's it from me, guys. So I'll hand it back to Renee.
Awesome. Thanks so much. And Maddie's definitely being modest, and Taryn, because they've actually both been able to retire from traditional business. So that's pretty amazing. So I'm going to pass back to Ben, and he's going to talk about a little fears side of this thing, because obviously this is different. It's not like you just go to work and spend a certain amount of hours there and get paid for that. So there's some fears around it. So Benny Boy is just going to talk about that with us.
All right, cool. What's up, everyone? I'm back. So look, when I first started this business, okay, I'm quite an excitable guy. I was all go. I was like, let's do this. But there were two things that popped up in my head. When I heard there was a product, number one, I was like, oh God, sales. Like Matt said, I was like, I sucked, man. I lasted like 5 days. No sales, no leads, made up a lie about something. I had another business and this needed my attention and all this, and quit. Walked straight out the door that day. And the second thing was like, well, if I'm building a team, I'm actually like, and I'm helping other people to make money, as you would have heard, well then how do I find these people? Does that mean I have to know a lot of people? And I didn't. And does that mean, in another way, I'd have to go sell to these people, and I couldn't do that. So I'm going to show you how this business really works, guys. Okay, when I first started, here's little lonesome Benny at the start. And look, all I did was I thought of someone, a couple of people who, one, I love to work with, And two, I think this business could help them all this product. The first one I thought of was my sister Kate. We were like two peas in the pods. We absolutely love the business side and getting some freedom in our lives. So I reached out to her, and you know what I said to her? I didn't sell it. How could I sell to my sister? I just said, hey, Kate, I'm super excited about this. Like, I don't know if it's for you, though. Would you want to come and take a look? I can't really explain it properly. Come along to an event like this and see if it's for you. And she said, yeah, cool. She loved it, joined the business. She said the same thing to her friend Sarah. Sarah said the same thing to her friend Ali. Ali said the same thing to her friend Corey Jazz. Corey Jazz said the exact same thing to her friend Liz. And you probably can't see that properly, but that's okay. Now we've got 4 people in my business who I did not know before I started this, right? I only knew my sister, okay? So I didn't know a lot of people and I didn't sell to her, but let's just say the magic happens, okay? Let's just say Kate reaches out to a couple more. What if I find a couple more people, right? These are like 3 people here and 2 people here, and these people find a couple of people themselves. You guys get where I'm going? Now look, does anyone know Justin Bieber? But raise your hand if you know Justin Bieber. Keep your hand up if you love him. Maddie, I know you love him. Now look guys, has anyone seen Justin Bieber's video Baby on YouTube? His original, his banger, right? When he was like 6 years old, no, he was 12 or something. That has 1.5 billion views on YouTube. Insane, right? Now, did Justin Bieber find 1.5 billion people himself and share his cool thing with them? No, it's impossible. What did he do? He shared it with a couple of people, who then shared it with a couple of people. They used social media, and they shared it with a couple more, until boom. JB sitting on the beach, knocking back pina coladas, killing it, Hawaii, flying around in his little private jet, getting blown and driving Lambos apparently. He's having a ball, right? And I'll give you a little hint. You don't need to be Justin Bieber to do this business, guys. You don't need to be a famous singer because you don't need to create anything. When you start this business, you get everything you need. You get an online office. Then you get all the training you need to become who you want to be in this business. And then you get, top it all off, you get a mentor. And you get more than one. I have so many mentors. And they help you and they guide you through every step of the way and they help you get to your goals. How cool is that? Right? And if you think YouTube pays a lot of money, this kills it, guys. In this industry, I'll just share a fact with you. It has the highest rate of turning someone into a millionaire. In other words, more millionaires, self-made millionaires come from this industry than any other industry in the world. Pretty cool. But I'm going to pass it over to my main man, Sean, my fellow brother. He's a fellow hustler, man. He's about to hit a massive bonus. And he's going to share about how we get paid and how we make the money.
Hey guys, so we get paid 3 ways. Now, who on this call can honestly say from their current job they get paid 3 ways from their job? Can't raise your hand if you're on Juice Plus. Sweet. So the first way we get paid is retail profit. So basically, that's just a fancy word of saying you sell a product to somebody, you get money in your bank account. All we do, we put a little order into our phone, that gets sent to head office send the product to the customer, and then head office pay you. There's no handling of stock, no buying thousands of dollars worth of stock and hoping you sell it. It's 2017, guys, the online business. We just don't do that anymore. Now, second way we get paid is commission. So we talked a little bit earlier about building a team. Now, when we introduce people to Juice Plus and we teach them how to make their own money, Juice Plus pay you as well as the person you just taught how to make money. Because that person would have never been in the business if it wasn't for you. So we get paid that way as well. Third way we get paid, we get nice little bonuses. Now, I don't know about any of you on this call, but me personally, I've never had a bonus from anywhere that I've ever worked. But our ones, they range from $100 all the way to $33,000. Now, it all depends on where you are, though, because Juice Plus is in 28 different countries around the world. Personally, to me, it's pretty awesome to know we can get paid from 28 different countries around the world. So, to get started, it's a one-off payment in America of $50, in Europe $50, and Australia and New Zealand it's $175. So no risk, guys. All right, so I'll pass you back to Ben. Hope everyone has a lovely night. Thank you for listening.
Short man. Shout out to you, brother. You're an absolute legend, and your beautiful lady who spoke before for the first time. We're gonna look. I guess the coolest part about this is hearing what people have done. Right? We've got some epic people on this call who just took epic bonuses. I know we're going to start off with Hannah. If you're there, can you unmute yourself, share a little bit about what's been going on, share what you're excited about, what was happening before Juice Plus, and how you just smashed out your second bonus.
Hey guys, oh my god, I'm so nervous. My heart is pumping right now. I've had 10 hours to prepare for this, so I hope I go good. I'm not too sure if I'm the youngest on this call or even in the biz itself, but just think, 18 years old and you own your own business. Oh my god. So before Juice Plus, I loved health, I loved fitness, and I loved helping other people. And I was thinking before I finished school, how do I make this into a job? So I knew I had to go to university. So now I go to university first year, doing a Bachelor of Sports Management, and one of my papers is business comms. I know for this I had to fork out hundreds and thousands of money, a student loan following my ass for the next 10 years, and 3 years of study. But lucky enough, I was approached by my good old friend Tamara, and she allowed me to narrow this 3 years down of business studies only to 3 months. Awesome, right? So the results I have so far to do with health, I have no more white top pimples in the morning. Yep, I hate them. I've hated them ever since I was young. And my back looked literally looked like a pizza. It was disgusting. So after taking Juice Plus for almost 3 months now, it's made me clear 7 years of teenage acne scars in just 3 months. Yeah, I cried every single time, morning, lunch, dinner. I cried just hearing people say, hey, what's those on your face or what's that on your body? But now I cry to know that I'm all right and I'm okay. So with the business side, we get rewarded by putting in the work, you know, along the way with bonuses. And yesterday I just earned my $400 SDVF bonus. Woo! Which went straight into my Treat Yourself account. So yeah, I've got a little bit of money saved for myself. And that obviously showed that, you know, with this biz, what you put in is what you get out. And yesterday I was running around to different banks trying to hustle, you know, just to get my orders in. And I think it was about 2 hours left of daylight and I hit it, which is awesome. Yeah, thank you guys. So I share this amazing opportunity with our little community because I guess down every alleyway there's always light, you know. And I was stuck down one of those alleyways, and I'm so glad someone allowed me to shine my light, which is so awesome. So we need more people in this world to allow others to shine their light, and I'm so glad that someone hit me up to do with it. I know, I'm getting teary. So a question I'm always constantly asked is, what are you excited about to create for your future? And now being in the Juice Plus biz, I can honestly say I'm so glad that you know, I'm already living my future. Why save to sacrifice for one dream when you can, you know, go to different countries while making money on the side? You know, it's just a constant dream that I'm just living every single day in only 3 months. Yeah, it's so amazing. So I hope I've allowed some of you to let your guys' light shine as well, as what someone did for my friend Tamara and what others did for her. So thank you guys. Whew.
Woo. Wow, thanks so much, Anna. You're amazing, man. Holy shit, first time sharing. Killed that. Absolute killer. Look, I'm going to quickly pass it to Tamara if she's on, because I know she's having really bad troubles with her Wi-Fi. She just killed this, okay? She just got 2 massive bonuses. I'll let her share it. Hit us, Tamara.
Hey Ben, thank you so much. And Hannah, oh my gosh, you got me right up in the feels. Thank you so much for sharing. So yeah, thanks to my boyfriend, he just got some data so I could actually jump on today. But yeah, I've been a part of the Juice Plus business since February this year. And just to give you an idea of what my life looked like before then, so it's actually my 3rd year out of high school, and I chose not to go to university after school. The reason being is because I'm a really indecisive person. I didn't know what I was going to do with my life, let alone what I was going to study. So I chose not to go that way. And it honestly scared me that I would have to be poor for at least 3 years. So I just jumped straight into the workforce, and a couple of years in, I've noticed that, it pays the bills, but it doesn't really provide a lifestyle or any sort of freedom. You're basically just trading your time for money, and I wasn't really a big fan of that. So when my friend put this business in front of me, it just completely made sense. The products were amazing. They were backed up by incredible testimonials and all these different gold standard reviews. And the business side completely aligned with all my morals and my beliefs. It's just about helping people, inspiring healthy living, and just helping people, show them that there's more to life than just the 9 to 5. And so if you just fast track 3 months to where I'm now at the moment, I've just hit my 3rd bonus, which was $600, and my beautiful friend Hannah, who just spoke, has just hit her $400 bonus. And like Sean said before, because I introduced her to this business, I also get that bonus. So literally in the last couple of days, I have earned $1,000 in bonuses, and of course retail and commission on top of that. So the money is really nice, and we aren't afraid to talk about it in this business. The reason being is because the money that we make is a direct reflection of the people that we're helping. So we're really proud to say that the money that we're receiving is from people that we're either helping with their health or showing another way on how they can create the life of their dreams. And to be honest, I haven't looked back these last few months, and I'm hoping to quit my full-time job within the next 12 months and just do this full-time. I love the people that I'm working with and the people that I'm helping, and I just can't imagine living 9 to 5 for the next 50 years. So I'm so blessed to be a part of this, and can't wait to show this to more people as well.
You shot Tamara, you just blew our mind, and same with you, Hannah. You've been hustling so hard in the last couple of days, last couple of weeks, and you deserve it. You deserve every bit of money. That's absolutely sick. I know your paycheck's going to be massive this month, counting all the retail and that. But look, guys, I'm going to wrap it up really quickly. So coming in this business and seeing it all, it's so different, and it's okay to be skeptical. It's okay to have heaps of questions, okay? Because I know someone who also had a hell of a lot of questions and was incredibly skeptical. That was my beautiful fiancée, Renee, who talked about the products. Now, she was #1 hater. I couldn't talk about this business around her. She got this look in her eye where it was like, shut the fuck up, man. I don't want to party your whatever it is, and your Juice Plus and your veggie pills, and legit, it was hate. But eventually, she got her questions answered. She came to a couple of, or actually one of them, and it ended up changing so quickly that she's now like the #1 advocate for this business and product. All right, so all I'd say to you guys is just get your questions answered. Nothing hurts. Doesn't hurt to ask a question, and find out if it is for you, because you know what, it might not be, and that's okay. But I would say, if you do know anyone who this might resonate with, please reach out to them, and please connect them with the person who invited you, because this is for anyone and everyone. And honestly, for me, I've been broke all my life, guys. I've been the guy who struggled forever, and it didn't matter how much money I made. I started off in New Zealand, and I came to Australia because I was like, I'll get some more money. It's a new life, entirely different place. I came over here. Yeah, I got more money. I absolutely loved it. But I tell you what, when you have more money and you party 4 times a week, that goes pretty quickly, and you get into debt. And honestly, my health went down the drain. Everything went down the drain. And the biggest thing was, I thought I was a baller. I was making 23 bucks an hour coming from New Zealand. Most of you guys on this call are probably from New Zealand. You know what that is. That's killer, man. Like, whoa, like almost, like $6 more than an hour than I was earning in New Zealand. But you get used to it. It just becomes a job, stays as a job. And it really made me, when someone said to me that I wasn't going anywhere in my life, it was quite brutal, more like you're worthless and you're never going to make anything of yourself. I really questioned it. At first I got a bit sulky, and then I just thought, you know what, this, man, like, I'm going to do something. I want to be someone. I don't just want to be broke being all my life, who works for 50 years and who never has the dream job, who never travels the world. I've never traveled before this business. Like, I never had anything. If I did, someone paid for it. And after that, I was like, I got to change something. I got to go out there and I got to find something that's going to change it. But I was working like 65 hours a week. I was a musician on the side, and I also had a 52-hour work week. And so I needed something that worked around it. And has anyone ever looked at property investing before? Like, you buy property or heard about it? Yeah, you buy property and you rent it out and you make money off it. That all sounds cool. I was like, whoa, like I'm keen for that. Make money, $60,000 deposit. Broke as shit, like couldn't afford that. So I went into this and I thought, I'm going to learn. It doesn't matter. I'm going to find out about it. And I met this guy in real estate who said to me, look, real estate's pretty cool. But I tell you what, this business that I do, why don't you come have a look at this, man? Like, this is the new age stuff. This is destroying the world and kind of breaking people's belief that they have to work 9 to 5. I was like, I'm in. Sounds like me. Turned up to the event and just said, stuff it. Why not? What have I got to lose? 165 bucks, 175 bucks. Sorry. I was like, what's that? Remember, I was partying four times a week, guys. That was like one round of shots. And I went all into this business. And since then, I mentioned a bit about my traveling since at the start of the call. But the first couple of months, I got to buy me and my fiance tickets to Hawaii. Like, that was amazing. We weren't engaged then. We were quite new, and she was probably a bit worried, like a bit too soon, but it didn't matter. I had the money. I could have a ball. It was so fun. And then we got back, and then I went to Phoenix, Arizona. Never been to the US in my life. I've been to Melbourne, to Sydney like 20 times. We're back to New Zealand again. And we just got back from LA, Coachella, Vegas, Anaheim. We're going to Venice Beach, saw like Kendrick Lamar, Martin Garrix live. It was insane. And we got to meet some of the top earners in this industry in the entire world. And you know what? Money's really cool. But I tell you what money gets is the freedom. Because it's not all about the money, right? It's not all about paper. It's about the things money can buy. And my sister, I'm pretty damn proud to say, my sister Kate, the first person who I introduced to this business, she got a call from her job when she was on maternity leave, right? She had a kid. And they said, about a year later, or a bit longer, they said, look, are you ready to come back? And she got to say, no, I'm not coming back to work. I make enough money from my little side hustle. I can stay home with my baba and I can build up a bigger income than her man. And she's doing that. That's pretty damn awesome. And for me, like, I've done so much stuff I never thought I could do. I've made almost 30 grand part-time from my cell phone. Like, how's that? It's insane. But the biggest thing, guys, is when I realized it's like, working with people you love is something that you never see in the world anymore. Like, how often do we get to pick who we work with? And this crew, this side hustle crew, Rebels with a Cause, all the teams out there, like, we're killing it. Absolutely killing it. And it's the most amazing thing to think that we're going to travel the world together. We're going to hustle with people that we want to work with. And we're going to have everything we want now. Like, why not? Why do we have to wait till we're 40 to ride a jet ski and have the money and have a house? And man, that's over. It's 2017. Like, that's gone. And I guess the number one difference between this business is when you think about in a job, you get paid one way, guys. Getting paid one way, that gets you a living, right? Getting paid 3 ways from this business, that gets you a life. And we're examples of it. We're creating a life, not, just a living. But you know what? We're not taught to create a life. We're taught to look for a career. We have one life, guys, on this world. Like, it's insane that we're out there looking to make money and just work for someone else. But we're changing that. I'm sure you can get the vibe. Look, guys, I hope you enjoyed this event. We love putting it on. It's our favorite time of the week. If you have any questions, please ask the person who reached out to you in this business. Otherwise, thank you so much for jumping on. You're all legends. And I'm just going to stop the recording right now. And you guys can all unmute yourself if you want to say bye.